Ever wondered what a real estate expert would do if they were in your shoes and they were trying to buy their first home today? I'm going to share with you 5 insider tips that I wish I knew when I started buying real estate. From avoiding common pitfalls to maximizing your investment, these strategies can save you thousands of dollars and make your first home purchase a breeze. I'm Amy Shrader with RE/MAX Real Estate 10. I've been selling homes in East Tennessee for about 12 years now, and I'm excited to share with you these 5 tips. Number one is you need to research the market. You need to know what the market trends are. And you say, well, I'm not a real estate professional. How am I supposed to know that? If you're looking at homes on Zillow, Realtor.com, or Homes.com, you're going to see which homes are coming on the market, how quickly they go under contract, or how quickly they're not going under contract, and then what they sell for versus what they've listed for. Now, yes, your agent is going to be able to sit down with you and talk about these things. But if you want to do your own research firsthand so that you really know and understand the market, there's plenty of opportunity out there for you to do that. Number two is you do need to get pre-approved for a mortgage. I hear so many people say, well, when I find the right house, I'll get pre-approved. Here's the problem with that. Let's say you're a married couple, and let's say that you have a 740 credit score, you're good to go, right? But then you find out that your partner has maybe a 600 credit score. And so having them on the mortgage with you is going to either cost you a higher rate or it may disqualify you, period, depending on what type of loan product you're trying to do. So you want to get pre-approved before you go out and look for a house. That way you know exactly what your buying power is as far as the top dollar, but also so you know what that monthly payment is. So you may qualify for a $300,000 house, but then when that loan officer shows you that monthly payment, you may be like, yeah, I'm not doing that every month. You don't want to stretch yourself thin. So you want to find that happy medium where you can find a monthly payment that you're happy with that will also allow you to find a house that you're satisfied with. My other option to you is talk to your loan officer too about getting a 203K loan. So let's say you may have a $300,000 budget. You might be able to find a $200,000 home that if you put $25,000 or $30,000 into it for some cosmetic updates, you have just increased the value of that home. So you may want to look at those types of homes that need a little TLC, as we call it. Number three is you want to work with a reputable realtor. I know so many people just either they're calling the listing agent or they're calling their brother's, cousin's, niece's, uncle to use them as their agent. You need to find an agent who has experience working with buyers, who has good negotiating skills, and who is going to be in your corner to help you find that house. They may not be relying just on the MLS. They may be sending out letters to people who live in certain subdivisions that you want to buy in saying, hey, this is the story of my buyer. Are you thinking about selling? Would you let us look at your house? You want an agent who's going to go above and beyond for you. Number four is you want to make sure that when you do find the home you love, that you inspect that house thoroughly. You want to hire a good, reputable home inspector. They may not be the cheapest, but cheapest is not always the best, right? So you want a home inspector who's going to go over the house thoroughly. You want to show up the last 30 to 45 minutes of that home inspection so that you can talk to that home inspector in person, talk about any areas of concern, and then talk to your realtor. Are these things that we can ask to be repaired? Do I need to look for another house? Is my loan going to allow for these types of things? Very important that you get the home inspected and talk to your inspector and your agent to work out repairs. Number five is you need to be able to negotiate wisely. It's really hard when you fall in love with a house to not get caught up in that and be like, okay, fine, whatever. I just want the house, whatever price they want, whatever terms they want, we're willing to do that. You don't always want to go that route because I know people who have just fallen in love with the house. Oh, we don't need a home inspection. We're good to go. And then they've bought the house, they get into it, and they have tens of thousands of dollars of repair that probably would have been discovered had they had a home inspection done. So make sure that you're talking to your agent when you're getting those repairs back. Do you want to ask for them to be repaired, or would you rather get a credit towards your closing cost so that you can make those repairs in the satisfactory, workmanlike manner that you want them done? Because let me tell you, if a seller's doing the repair, they're doing the cheapest thing they can to make it meet. If you want it done because you're going to be living in this house for 5, 10, 20 years, maybe it's better that they pay your closing costs. You use that cash to get it done the way you want to see it get done. So if you found these tips helpful, make sure that you like the video. But if you know somebody who's looking to buy a house in the next 6 to 12 months and they're a first-time home buyer, make sure you share this video with them and tell them to give me a call.